Hello guys, welcome back to this YouTube channel. My today's topic is 5 timelines financial principle for the bidle. Hi everyone, before we begin, I want to make one thing very clear. This video is strictly for educational and informational purpose. We are not financial advisor. We are not selling any financial product, courses or paid service in this video. You do not have to purchase anything here. We are simply shared historical, practical, and educational financial wisdom. Now, when you think about modern principal finance, we usually look at Wall Street. We look at the trending stock or the latest tech banking apps. But what if some of the most powerful financial advice wasn't written by the today economics? What if it was written thousands of years ago? Whether you are religious or not, the Bible contains over 2000 verses about money, wealth, and resources management. In fact, many principles taught by modern finance experts today are deeply rooted in these ancient texts. Things like budgeting, avoiding toxic consumer debt, and investing for the long term. In this video, we will explore 5 timelines financial principles from the Bible. These will help you manage your money better, reduce financial anxiety, and build sustainable wealth. No get rich scheme, just pure logical and practical education. Let's dive in. Practical number 1, the concept of the stewardship. The first principle in this concept of the stewardship in modern financial planning, this means understanding the difference between an owner and a financial manager. According to ancient technique teaching, everything we haven't isn't true, or we are simply trusted managers of these resources during our lifetime. When you shift your mindset, your daily financial decision completely change. You stop saying this is my money to spend however I want. Instead, you say this is a resource I need to manage responsibility. Instead of buying expensive things just to look wealthy, you begin to look at your income as a tool to secure your family future, support your community, and invest wisely. Good managers keep track of what goes in and what goes out, and that lead us directly to the next step. Now, principle number 2, the importance of budgeting. Principle number 2 is all about the planning. There is a famous proverb that says, be diligent to know that state of your flock and attend to your herd. Thousands of years ago, wealth was measured in livestock, and here today your flock are your bank account and your credit card and your monthly bill. If you don't know exactly where your money is going, you cannot control your financial future. In modern principle for personal finance, we call this a zero based budgeting. Before the month ever began, you give you any single dollar a specific job to do, whether that your housing, grocery, saving, or retirement account. Ancient wisdom explicitly warned against blind spending. It strongly encouraged calculated planning before taking any big financial step. Now, principle number 2, the danger of consumer debt. Let's talk about something that affects millions of Americans today. Debt. The ancient spirituals contain a very famous and sharp warning. The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is the slave to the lender. Think about how true that is our modern economy, where when you carry high interest credit card, payday loans, or expensive car, financial you lose your freedom. A huge part of your hard earned income goes toward paying interest to someone else. You are obligated to work just to pay off things you bought in the past. Now from an educational perspective, this doesn't mean all credit is evil. For example, using a mortgage to buy a home can strategic financial move. However, using high interest debt to buy depreciating consumer goods is a trap. It's prevent you from building real wealth. The goal should always to be break free from high interest liabilities as fast as possible. Now, principle number 4, patience and diversification. Our fourth principle focus on how we grow wealth today. Social media is flooded with promises of overnight rich through highly valued assets and speculate trading, but Biblical wisdom strongly favor steady, patent growth over history speculation. The text observes that wealth gained hastily with dribble but however gather little by little with increase it. This is the exact definition of modern comprehension and diversification is also found here. The book of the Ecclesiastes advice to invest in seven virgin venture. Yes, it you do not know what disaster may comes upon the land. In today's economic financial advisor call the assets allocation. You spend your money across diversified index fund, real estate and bonds. That's why a single market crash won't not wipe you over entirely. Principle number 5, the power of generosity. The fifth and perhaps most profound principle is generosity. It might sound strange to give money away when you are trying to build wealth, but psychologically and modern behavior finance both agree on one thing: an attitude or scarcity breeds anxiety when an attitude of abundance breeds. The ancient text state that a generous person with prosper, and those who refresh others with dumb slave and refreshed. When you set aside a portion of your income to give back, whether through a local charity, community programs, or helping someone in need, it's break the unhealthy emotional grip that money can have over us. Generosity teaches us contentment, it keeps our ego in check, and it builds strong community network. These are invaluable assets in time of economics hardship. Conclusion and outro. At the end of the day, financial management is less about complex math and much more about behavior and discipline. These ancient principles are not about restricting your life, they are about giving you the solid and unshakable foundation to achieve true financial peace. Track your money, avoid high interest consumer debt, invest patiently